Hey everybody, it's Maria. Welcome back to my channel. Gracie and I are here on this very warm July day in New York. But I wanted to share with you a new product by the people. It's called SYNIDO or SYNIDO, S-Y-N-I-D-O. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Let me look at the box. It doesn't say it on here. But it's called a Live Mix Duet. They sent me a tempo pad. It was like a MIDI controller. I don't really use a lot of those, but I did a video for it and I'll share it with you. Actually, it was pretty easy to use and I made a little beat in Logic. So if you want to check that out, I'll link it. And yeah, Gracie's trying to get out of the sun. I don't blame her. It's really hot. So let me get to this, because I'll probably bring this inside to do the rest of the video or on another video, depending on my time. So yeah, so here it is. SYNIDO. SYNIDO. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so maybe they can help us with that. All right, they give us a lot of different things, which is really nice. I like when they give you the things that you need to hook it up. So what I notice is they're giving me an 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch adapter, as well as, wow, some kind of USB, USB-C, to USB-C to USB-A, so we'll look at that later. They also give us, wow, USB-C to Lightning and USB-A, so it's definitely making it easy to connect it to your various devices, whether it's iOS devices like iPhones or iPads, or Logic computer has, the new ones have a USB-C port. I'm not a Windows person, but I'm imagining you can do that as well. USB-A, and they even give you headsets. That's very adorable. Look at that, a cute little set of headsets. Okay, so they give you what you need to get started. I love that. All packed in this little, a small box, which was nice. It didn't have a lot of wasted paper and cardboard. So here is the device. Okay, in their famous blue and orange. That's what the tempo pad was packaged in, and it looks to be similar to some other devices that I own or have demonstrated. It has 2 inputs, and they are either XLR or 1/4 inch. That's nice because sometimes they give you either or. So if you have 2 microphones, then you wouldn't be able to use the other the other microphone. You'd have to get an adapter. So this is nice that they give you the option. So let me open it up. I'll speed the video up after, so you don't have to get bored watching me do this. All right, crazy. All right, so here's the box. Oh, I'm not surprised. It's purple. My husband should like this. It's his favorite color. That's definitely different. And it's got a user manual, which is always nice. Sometimes there are only downloads, so you have a little user manual. I think there's something else in here. Oh my goodness, I thought that was something else. And another USB-C to USB-A adapter. Wow, you can't say they don't give you a lot of bang for your buck. If you had to buy each of these things, you're talking about $10, $15 each at least, so that's kind of cool. Very lightweight. It is plastic, so it's not metal like some of the other brands. I know Focusrite, the one I've been using, is metal. I've had it for years, but it has a USB-A because it's so old. I'm sure the new ones might have USB-C, I don't know. So we have the USB-C in the back, which is a great connection because it's definitely more secure than the mini, which I don't like, those micro USB or mini USB. It has a left-right 1/4 inch, not RCA, which some of the old components used to have RCA. And you also have phantom power for both. So if you had 2 microphones or something that had phantom power, like I have a tongue drum that actually is a wooden tongue drum, and the microphone system, you need phantom power. So you would press that button. You choose between line or instrument. So you could use a guitar if it has preamp, or if you have a synthesizer that's, or even a microphone, some of them have preamp. So you'd have to read the instructions and see. I think line is when you use a synthesizer or drum machine, and the instrument is when you use an instrument like a guitar or bass or something like that. That's what I think. I'll look it up just to make sure. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. All right, and then this is your headphones to listen to yourself as you're recording. And you choose to listen to the mix or just what's coming out the back, I think, or the USB. I don't really know what that is. I don't know what that means. I'll have to look that up. And it's got some little feet, little rubber feet, and that's about it. So there's not much to it. There's just, and the monitors, how loud you want to hear it in your headset. And oh, and this is of course how you turn up the two, either the mics or your instruments or your synthesizers with this, okay? And you could balance it with whatever your instrument has, if it has a volume knob. All right, that is it for this little unboxing. Here's up close. And I don't know if I told you the name. It's called the Live Mix Duet. Okay? Very light. Hey everybody, it's Maria. Came inside, it's too hot outside. And I wanted to share with you what I understand now, why they gave us all these other cables. Well, we know that this is for the headphone because this device takes 1/4 inch. So if you had an 1/8 inch headphone, which they give you, you just add this and then you can listen from the device. They gave you this. That was probably the original thing they would pack in with it. Now this should work. It's USB-C to USB-A. So I would think it's only gonna work if you had a USB-A, like a Windows computer or something like that, which I don't have. So it's really nice that what they've included, I'm hoping I'll be able to use with my iPad and also with Logic. So that's what this is. It's a splitter. So I'll show you one and then the other. The black cord is what I would be using for my iPad or my iPhone because it has the lightning adapter, and that's what my iPad has. I have the older one. And this USB-C would go into the device, and then the USB-A is a power. You need to have power. And that's what happens sometimes when you use iOS devices. It doesn't work. It says this instrument or this device requires too much power. So that's what you would do. You get a little power brick, which I have. So that's what I'm going to be trying next. And this is if you wanted to record to your Mac computer, has USB-C. And so you would take one USB-C that would go in the back of the unit, and they have little pictures, little diagrams to show you, okay? And then this is the power. And that's why it's got a little lightning bolt. So this would be for your, if it didn't, recognize it right away, although you couldn't use the other one because you'd have to have an adapter for USB-C, which I've done too. So it's actually really nice that they include these extra ones because now some of the equipment is lightning, some of the equipment is USB-C, some might be USB-A. There's no universal really, so it's nice that they did that. So stay tuned for more. Okay, everybody, so what I found that you have to do or it doesn't work, there's a certain way that you have to connect everything before you connect it to the iPad. You have to have everything connected, and the last thing you do after you open up your app is to connect it to the lightning port. It did not work. It did not show this peripheral before I did that. Now I hit the plus and hardware, and it says SYNIDO or SYNIDO. I can't say this. They could have made it a little easier. SYNIDO. SYNIDO. I'm just going to call it Live Mix Duet. So now you see left and right. So if I was going to plug a stereo unit into here, like a synthesizer, which maybe I'll try after, I would plug both into here and then choose the one that says left and right. Okay? Everyone's going to have a little different interface, but that's what mine is. And But since I'm only going to put my guitar, I'm going to choose the left one, which is always, you know, the false. Mono is usually left, okay? I mean, you could plug in two mono devices like a microphone and your guitar, but right now I'm just going to plug in the guitar to demonstrate this. Okay, so I'm going to turn it this way so that I can plug my guitar in. And hopefully you can still see everything. Okay, well, I'm glad it worked. I got a little nervous when it didn't connect at first, and I thought, oh no. So it's always really nice when things work right away. I have my acoustic electric guitar. I'm gonna plug into the back. And then plug into the left, like that. Now I should listen with headphones, shouldn't I? All right, this is nice. I like this. I see lights. I like a visual indicator. Now why, oh, okay, it's the monitor. I was like, why would this be lit up? So you're getting the lights from your input and then the lights for your monitor, so you can raise that or lower it, okay? You don't want to blast your ears. Okay, so I'm not listening. It's always a good thing to listen. So I'm gonna stop the video for a second and grab a pair of the headphones. I wear hearing aids, so I can't use those earbuds. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is actually great that I have these headphones to show you because they have an 1/8" adapter, plug. They have an 1/8" plug, and I'm going to use the adapter they so kindly gave us. Okay. These are really great to have because some of my equipment is 1/4" and the newer ones are 1/8". So you just kind of click it in and it should be fine. Put it in where the headphone input is. All right. Now you won't hear what I'm hearing, but then afterwards you'll hear the finished product. You're gonna hear the acoustic, but then after I'll let you hear how it recorded. It's the only way that I think that'll work. Or I could try to sync it so you see it later. We'll see how it goes. Well, it sounds really nice. It sounds really loud, so I'm gonna lower the monitor. Okay. Okay. Now, it's peaking, so I'm gonna put it here so you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. See, when it peaks, it goes to red. That means you have to lower the volume on either your equipment or on here. And it's still peaking, it's too high. So I'm gonna put it at around 12 o'clock. Interesting, I didn't really hear it now. So you can, you don't want it to peak. Okay, so let me just record something real quick and then I'll let you hear how it sounds, and if it records with ease, then I think it's a winner. Okay, so I have my microphone, which has an XLR input, so I'm putting it in the second slot, and I'm going to add another track because I want to keep the vocal and the guitar separate in case one records too loud or too low. So jack input, and I'm going to do right before I picked left. I didn't know if I did that one. I didn't pick it, so let's pick it left. Okay, so this is left, this is right, and this is going to be recording here, so I'm going to record that. Now let me listen with the headset to get a good sound check. All right, I'm going to test this same song that I did with the AUM app. I'm going to try it with the Auria app. So this is What Did I Know, using this interface called Live Mix Duet. I'll show you as I'm recording. This is song that I've written, and I'm in Auria. So I'm gonna record both the vocals and the guitar at the same time, right here. And I'm gonna hit record.
When I was young, I thought it was going to be so easy to find my way. Life was a goal that had yet to be lived, but I was a kid and had all of it, all of it. What did I know when I was young and time held all my dreams? Did I believe, and do I still now, that life somehow falls into place? Is it grace? I'm still asking, where am I going now? I want to still believe, I want to see my dreams finally get off the ground.
Hey everybody, so I figured it out, and it was not easy to see. I didn't see it in the manual, but in order for this device to work by separating the tracks so you're not recording both at the same time, you have to have it on USB here. Remember when I first said, what is that for? It's not just for listening. This is important, or you're gonna screw up a left-right recording like I did all those takes of that song that I wrote. But now, with just here, sitting here, looking at it, saying, this doesn't make any sense, I figured it out. So I'm here to save you from all this aggravation. You will save yourself a couple of hours. So please put it on USB if you want to record two separate tracks. So now I have the microphone in one and the synthesizer in the other, and I'll try my little new age track that way and see and let you hear it at the end. Well, that's good. At least it's not broken or anything wrong with this device. So I give it a good thumbs up, except for the aggravation and figuring out how to make it function properly. Okay, so here we go.
Come with me on a journey through time, a journey through space. Try to put your heart at ease, your mind at rest, and your thoughts just focused on your breath. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Breathe in, breathe out. And everything's gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay.
Okay, now you can clearly see the difference in the tracks. This is my vocals. This is the synthesizer. And now I have control. I can make them louder or pan them or do anything I want to make this sound like a nice track. All right, so thank you so much for watching. It felt like it recorded well. I can't wait to hear it. So like I said, I hope by the time you hear this, you can judge for yourself whether you think it's a product that you need in your studio. It was really easy to use. I'm really happy that it was so easy, plug and play for sure. I think it was great that they included the adapter for the battery, because I think that would have been a problem because it would draw too much power. So they made it really easy so that you don't have to start ordering different things that you might not know the right one to order. I didn't even know they had a splitter like that. So that's actually really cool. So thank you so much for this live mix duet by SYNIDO. SYNIDO. Whatever the name of your company is, I'd love to hear it pronounced correctly. It seems like it's really nice. It would have been nice for it to be metal. That would be my only complaint, because plastic, if you drop it, this thing's going to be history. So I have to be really careful. I know my metal one is really, really rugged. So that might be, I know it's to cut costs, but if I had to just have a wish list or something that I thought they could have done better, I think it would have been just the chassis or this, what it's made out of. Other than that, it's really great. And I'm sure it's at a really good price point. So, and that's probably why. So thanks so much for watching. Take care, everybody.
Come with me on a journey through time, a journey through space. Try to put your heart at ease, your mind at rest, and your thoughts just focused